And here are some comments from Ariana Grande fans sending me their love.
You cunt! Go get a life! Suck your own dick, loser! You are stupid as fuck! Don't share your opinions on Ariana. Educate yourself. Asshole! You fucking bitch! Go choke on a cactus drenched in sulfuric acid! You should shut the fuck up! Don't you dare educate Arianators! They are right and you can't do anything about it, dumb fuck! You're a dick!
Okay guys, so apparently my video that I made yesterday on Ariana Grande's ridiculous Twitter rant, whining and complaining about slut-shaming and how she went through this supposedly traumatic experience as if she's some type of Catholic nun who can't handle the reality of human sexuality because a male fan, when Ariana was standing out with her boyfriend, the male fan said, "Oh, Ariana, I love your music. I'm such a big fan of yours." And then he looks over to the boyfriend and he tells the boyfriend, Ariana's boyfriend, he's like, "Yeah, man, I see what you're doing, man. She's a real sexy girl. I know you're hitting that." And apparently Ariana Grande went full Catholic nun. She went full celibacy, full Catholic nun, and was totally offended that her own male fan would suggest that the obvious fact that Ariana's having sex with a guy, and that it might have something to do with the way she looks because she's a very pretty girl, considering she sells her looks in her music videos with the makeup and the skimpy outfits and the little dancing and all that stuff that she loves to do. So, now, on one level, I don't want to perpetuate this debate because 90% of Ariana's, fans apparently are like 15 years old. So really, I'm not really debating the 15-year-olds who've gone after me, threatening me to kill me, hoping that I die, blah, 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 because they're 15-year-olds and I'm not going to do that. But nonetheless, they are making some points that have broader applications in terms of men, women, and society, and I think they're points worth talking about. I figured I would do today's video in my amazing Donald Trump, finally someone with balls t-shirt, because apparently a lot of these Ariana Grande fans are feminists and they're pro-Hillary, so I figured I would just make the video that much better by wearing this shirt. Now, here's the point of this video. It's funny, it's very interesting to me that Ariana Grande went on a Twitter rant after she had this experience when she was with her boyfriend. She went on this Twitter rant about how bad slut-shaming is. Oh, it's so terrible. You shouldn't slut-shame a woman. And I basically agree. Women are sexual beings just like men are, and pretending they're not is not going to make life better for anybody. Women like cock, and they like to get fucked by men that they like. So I don't see the point in slut-shaming. Slut-shaming to me is akin to reality denying. Slut-shaming to me is akin to reality denying. You're trying to suppress what women are, and they're sexual beings, they're sexual creatures. Newsflash. Now, does that mean that women should be promiscuous and go around fucking a bunch of men and having kids out of wedlock? Probably not. But I think those are two different topics. They're not necessarily linked together. But it's interesting to me that Ariana Grande was complaining about slut-shaming when she literally just slut-shamed her male fan. Is it not true that Ariana Grande slut-shamed her male fan? Her male fan expressed his sexuality to her and her boyfriend. And Ariana Grande went on Twitter and shamed him for it. Told him that what he did was wrong. That young fan of hers might have read those tweets and he might be crushed right now. And did he really do anything wrong? Well, I don't think so. Because Ariana Grande is saying how bad slut-shaming is. It's such a bad thing to slut-shame women. But she turns around and shames a guy. When Ariana Grande wants to, dress provocatively in skimpy outfits and express her sexuality in public, we're supposed to accept that. But when a male fan of hers expresses his sexuality in public, expresses what he thinks about Ariana Grande being a pretty woman, and the obvious fact that the guy she's dating is fucking her, duh, that's what happens when you're boyfriend-girlfriend, and don't pretend that the guy isn't with her, at least partially because of the way she looks, okay? If her looks didn't matter, she wouldn't spend hours putting on makeup, dressing in skimpy outfits, and accentuating her feminine body. So to me, look, this isn't even about whether or not it was a form of street harassment or disrespectful what the guy said. We're just talking about double standards here. Why is it okay for a woman, Ariana Grande, to express her sexuality, but it's not okay for a guy to express his sexuality by speaking of his mind? If women can express their sexuality by dressing around in sexually provocative, skimpy outfits, then why can't a guy walk around and just speak his mind and express his own sexuality? It seems like a double standard to me in an age of so-called feminism where the genders are supposed to be treated equally. Double standards means you're not being treated equally.
We've been friends for a long time.
Hi, and no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. Nothing to say?
I just wanted to take a picture right now. You take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. All right?
So we just interrupted it.
So are you equal or are you not equal? Do you want special privileges or do you not want special privileges? And then some people might say, oh yeah, but that's different, Ariana Grande, just because she dresses in skimpy outfits, she's not doing that because she wants sexual attention. Okay, she puts on makeup, that's not for sexual attention, really? Then what the fuck do people put on makeup for? I love that one. Oh, I don't put on makeup to feel sexy, I just put on makeup to feel good about myself. Well, think about that. What do you mean feel good about yourself? Do you mean that in the eyes of other people, you look good? I mean, think about it. What is the more empowering and feminist thing to do? What's more empowering and feminist? A woman who has to cover her true appearance and her true beauty in makeup in order to go out into the world and feel good? Or a woman who doesn't have to hide what she really looks like, doesn't have to spend time and money on makeup, and can go out in the world as she is and still feel good about herself? Clearly, the more feminist thing to do is to not wear makeup. So what I'm trying to suggest here is that the very act of putting on makeup is an attempt to appeal to others in society in general by what some would argue are arbitrary or superficial beauty standards. Putting on makeup is appealing to objectified standards of what a woman is supposed to look like. That's the purpose of makeup. That's what it's there for in modern society. And the same thing with most of these skimpy outfits, okay? High heels. Oh, I walk around in high heels not because, I'm trying to feel, attract men. It's just because I just feel good. You feel good wearing extremely uncomfortable high heel shoes that fucking brutalize your ankle? All women universally complain about how uncomfortable they are, but you're wearing them to feel good? No. You're wearing them because it boosts your value in the sexual marketplace. And I'm not condemning you for doing that, but I'm saying all the people say, no, I just wear makeup because I want to feel good. I don't know about that. Makeup to me is inextricably tied with superficial objectification beauty standards of women, if that's what you want to call it. And by the way, I've been objectified too. I've been street harassed too. I went to a restaurant once, a Cuban Hispanic restaurant, and because I am Cuban, let me throw out the victim minority card there. I got melanin. I'm melanated, man. You can't attack me now. If you're white and you're an Ariana Grande fan, you can't attack me now because I'm a melanated Latino. I got that victim card. I went to a Cuban restaurant and the Cuban worker there, a female, complimented the color of my eye. She complimented my eye. And you know what? To a degree, I feel a little awkward every time that I go there now. See, I could play the victim card too. I could say that I was street harassed by a female. It wasn't in the streets, it wasn't public property basically, but it was in a shopping center in a Cuban restaurant. How dare, I'm gonna play the victim card right now. Oh, guys, I don't know what to tell you guys. I just left the Cuban restaurant and I was just there to eat. I just wanted to mind my own business. And I sat down. I wasn't looking for sex. And then the female server came up to me. And she looked me in the eyes and she said, "Wow, you have such pretty eyes." And I was just like, oh, and I felt so uncomfortable. And from then on, I can't even go back to the restaurant because I just feel so awkward and triggered. It's terrible. What am I going to do? see, I could play the victim card too. I can say that I'm a victim of street harassment. Or is it possible that if I as a man complain about being street harassed, that just makes me a pussy? But if a woman does it, she's an empowered feminist. But I thought we were equal, so why aren't you treating me equal? So this is all a bunch of nonsense. And I really fail to see where Ariana Grande was victimized in any way. It reminds me when Amy Schumer shamed one of her own fans. It's almost like a form of reverse slut-shaming. And it's not even really reverse, because if we're all equal, there's no reverse. It's just another form of slut-shaming. Anyways, guys, that is my rant on this topic. As always, get your Donald Trump finally someone with balls t-shirt, because man, we need to ball up in this day and age of feminist propaganda. You have to stand up and you have to stand strong in the face of delusional, just bigoted, misogynist, anti-woman, anti-man feminists. Thanks for watching.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs. Your Twitter account
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
Fight back against YouTube censorship by supporting me on Patreon. You'll also get access to exclusive, never-before-seen videos and other perks like monthly Google Hangouts with me, free books and t-shirts, and more.